What's the key to achieving billionaire-level success? It might seem like there's a hidden formula that, if uncovered, would make everyone a billionaire. However, the reality is that there's no one-size-fits-all secret to success. Different individuals employ diverse strategies to reach their goals. In the case of one exceptionally successful billionaire, his unique approach involved starting his day at the early hour of 5 a.m. Surprisingly, he attributed his entire success not to innate business talent or countless hours of work, but to this simple daily practice. The good news is that this practice isn't a well-kept secret. Throughout this summary, we will explore how you can become a part of what he termed the 5 a.m. Club and how it can transform your life. Additionally, we'll delve into intriguing insights, including the significance of slowing down your mind, the role of early mornings in kickstarting your day, and the components of a successful morning routine. Chapter 1, The 5 a.m. Club. In this summary, picture a diverse group of individuals, somewhat like the characters in The Breakfast Club. Among them is an entrepreneur on a quest for purpose, a frustrated artist yearning to rekindle their creative flame, and a quirky billionaire mentor with unconventional insights into success. Their paths intersect at a professional conference featuring a keynote speaker known as the Spellbinder, a renowned business guru celebrated for his captivating presentations and life-changing success principles. After the gripping keynote speech, the billionaire discreetly approaches the artist and entrepreneur. His choice of attire deliberately defies billionaire expectations, embodying a purposeful strategy. He aims to convey that wealth and worth transcend mere appearances by dressing humbly. To their surprise, he shares his journey to riches, attributing his success to the teachings of the Spellbinder, who also happens to be his personal mentor. Intrigued, the artist and entrepreneur absorb the wisdom the billionaire imparts. The core message is clear: many seek extraordinary events, yet truly remarkable individuals realize they have the power to craft such moments themselves. The pivotal moment arrives when the billionaire unveils the ultimate key to an extraordinary future, a secret even more profound than expected. He reveals that it hinges on crafting a world-beating morning routine. Their eagerness is palpable when he invites them to a meeting at 5 a.m. the next day, promising to share all he knows. This marks the beginning of a life-altering journey. Chapter 2, The Advantage of Rising at 5 a.m. Much like the average person, our artist and entrepreneur found the idea of waking up at 5 a.m. rather unfamiliar, and they listened with bleary-eyed interest as their new mentor explained how this early rising had been instrumental in breaking free from the mediocrity that ensnares so many. He emphasized that this practice had been a common thread among successful individuals who had significantly elevated their productivity and achieved greatness, including luminaries like Mozart and John Grisham. Here's why it works. Each of us possesses a limited daily reserve of mental energy, akin to cognitive bandwidth. Throughout the day, this bandwidth is consumed by a barrage of competing demands, from work and relationships to news and social media, vying for our attention. These constant demands often leave us feeling compelled to juggle multiple tasks, fragmenting our focus and hindering our ability to concentrate consistently on one thing. By midday, our capacity to concentrate on anything is nearly exhausted. However, commencing the day at 5 a.m. effectively jumpstarts your brain, enabling you to harness your focus to the fullest. This phenomenon is linked to what's known as transient hypofrontality. In simple terms, when you wake up at 5 a.m., your brain's prefrontal cortex, responsible for rational thought, experiences a temporary impairment. Consequently, if you usually begin your day plagued by worries, doubts, and fears, rising at 5 a.m. offers the advantage of temporarily silencing these intrusions. Additionally, during this early period, your brain is naturally inclined to trigger the production of dopamine and serotonin, leading to increased happiness and a more tranquil start to the day. By reducing unproductive thoughts and negative self-talk while replacing them with vitality, serenity, and heightened productivity, you naturally enter a state of flow marked by enhanced happiness and focus. With such an invigorating start, the possibilities for achievement become boundless. However, if the idea of sacrificing a few hours of sleep hasn't convinced you yet, consider this: to join the top echelon of the world's elite performers, which constitutes the top 5%, you must be willing to make commitments that the remaining 95% are not prepared to undertake. Waking up at 5 a.m. is a prime example of such a commitment. It's a potent strategy for gaining a substantial competitive advantage and propelling yourself ahead in the race toward success. Chapter 3: How to be a History Maker. In high school, we all aim for success, but some individuals go beyond mere achievement to make history and become widely recognized names. These history makers set records, shatter boundaries, and contribute so significantly that their accomplishments are forever remembered. So, what sets them apart, and how can you determine the type of success you achieve? According to our billionaire mentor, being a history maker hinges on 4 key areas of focus. The first area involves making the most of your talents. You don't have to be the most gifted person, instead, you need to maximize the talents you possess. Rather than comparing yourself to others and feeling you lack what it takes, focus on using your unique gifts to make a positive impact. The second crucial area is freeing yourself from distractions. This is a significant challenge that holds many people back. Distractions can take various forms, from social media addiction to draining relationships. To adopt a winning mindset, it's essential to concentrate, simplify, and eliminate distractions. Start by avoiding multitasking and focusing on a few key projects rather than spreading yourself too thin. Declutter your life by turning off unnecessary notifications, removing joyless activities, and dedicating a distraction-free hour each morning, such as joining the 5 a.m. club. The third area emphasizes the power of day stacking. This concept suggests that accomplishing small tasks consistently is more valuable than sporadic efforts on big tasks. Whether you want to conquer your email inbox, establish a better daily routine, or enhance your performance in specific areas, gradual, daily improvement is the way to go. Finally, history makers also emphasize personal mastery. This idea is based on psychologist Anders Ericsson's theory that dedicating 2.75 hours daily to practice is required to attain elite mastery in a skill. To master yourself and cultivate a successful future, invest the first 2 hours of each day in deep self-improvement, focusing on your mindset and attitude. In a nutshell, history makers distinguish themselves by making the most of their talents, eliminating distractions, practicing consistent improvement, and prioritizing personal mastery. These principles can guide you on your path to becoming a standout success story. Chapter 4: Your 4 Interior Foundations. If you've ever attended a professional conference, chances are you've heard the advice to work on your mindset, just as our artist and entrepreneur have. However, the billionaire mentor points out that your mindset is just one of 4 interior empires that demand constant attention and personal growth. Focusing solely on your mindset while neglecting your heart set, health set, and soul set can limit your overall development. Let's explore each of these sets and their roles in your life. Your heart set refers to your emotional well-being. The state of your emotions can significantly impact your overall well-being. Emotions are interconnected with the strength and stability of your mindset. Ignoring your emotional health can have consequences, as unexpressed emotions, in the words of Sigmund Freud, can resurface in harmful ways later on. By addressing your emotional well-being, you lay a foundation for a healthier and more stable life in all aspects. Your health set is equally important because poor health can limit your potential. Ensuring your well-being now is an investment in your future success. Prioritizing exercise is a key element. The benefits of exercise, both physical and emotional, are well documented. Regular physical activity increases the release of positive hormones and reduces stress, which can have a positive impact on both your personal life and career. Lastly, your soul set, or your spirituality and inner center, deserves attention. Focusing on your soul set allows you to connect with your truest self and distance yourself from the superficial aspects of everyday life. Waking up at 5 a.m. can assist in this endeavor by providing a window of clarity and opportunity for self-reflection, helping you understand your unique contributions to the world. By nurturing your heart set, health set, and soul set, alongside your mindset, you lay a strong foundation for personal growth and success. Chapter 5, The 20-20-20 Formula. Now that we've explored our 4 interior foundations, let's dive into practical strategies for developing them. While waking up at 5 a.m. might seem like a magical solution, the truth is that the real magic lies in how you use that time. The Billionaire Mentor's 20-20-20 formula is the key to maximizing your productivity. This formula breaks down into 3 segments: 20 minutes for movement, 20 minutes for reflection, and 20 minutes for growth. It taps into each of your interior foundations, setting the tone for a healthy start to your day. First, engage in 20 minutes of vigorous exercise. Even though this might not be your ideal 5 a.m. activity, remember that your brain is less resistant and stressed at this hour. Use this time to break a sweat, as sweat reduces cortisol, the fear hormone, and promotes the formation of new neural connections. Just 20 minutes of active sweating can program your brain to think faster, enhancing your productivity for the day. Next, from 5:20 to 5:40 a.m., allocate time for deep reflection and solitude. Reflect on your most important priorities before the day becomes crowded with distractions. Dedicate about 10 minutes to reflection and use the remaining 10 minutes to journal your thoughts. Writing down your ambitions, fears, and gratitude can help you release stress and lighten your mental load. Afterward, spend a few minutes meditating to further reduce fear and cultivate a sense of calm. Finally, in the last 20 minutes of the first hour, focus on growth. Use this time to learn, whether by listening to thought-provoking podcasts, reading a biography, or acquiring knowledge in areas relevant to your career and interests. Successful individuals are marked by their love of learning and commitment to growth, so dedicate 20 minutes each morning to expanding your knowledge. This 20-20-20 formula not only provides you with an effective morning routine but also shows you how to unlock your full potential as a member of the 5 a.m. Club. Chapter 6, Embracing the Power of Sleep. Despite the early start, adequate sleep is crucial to achieving life-changing results with the 5 a.m. Club. Research has shown that sleep plays a vital role in predicting life expectancy. How you spend the last hour of your day is as important as how you spend the first. Today, many of us suffer from sleep deprivation, primarily due to the impact of technology. The blue light emitted by phones and TVs, often used before bedtime, disrupts melatonin production, a hormone that promotes sleep. To cultivate healthy sleep patterns, leading sleep experts recommend disconnecting from tech devices no later than 8 p.m. This practice can lead to better sleep quality, leaving you genuinely well-rested for your 5 a.m. wake-up. But sleep is not the only way to rejuvenate. The Billionaire suggests the twin cycle of elite performance, which emphasizes balancing work with renewal. Instead of overwhelming yourself with prolonged productivity, alternate between intense work and deep relaxation. By dedicating time to both work and self-care, you prioritize mental health and unlock your potential. This approach minimizes the risk of burnout, allowing room for growth during performance and recovery phases. For those who find it challenging to slow down, it's essential to recognize the value of balance in tending to your interior foundations. Balancing work and relaxation is essential for a healthier and more productive life. Chapter 7, Final Thoughts. Mastering the early hours of your day is pivotal for harnessing your full potential. To elevate your creativity and optimize productivity, establish the habit of waking up at 5 a.m. daily and allocating that first hour to the 20-20-20 method. And watch as it launches you into a day of boundless possibilities.
This audiobook summary has been thoughtfully crafted by Paige Zoomer. While we hope you found it both enlightening and engaging, please remember that our summaries are not a replacement for the full experience of reading the actual book. For more insightful summaries and to stay updated with our latest content, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel.